Hey guys, what's up? It's Tees here. Today I got my what's in the bag in 2025. Now, you might be wondering, why are you doing this in late July when usually these happen beginning of the year? Well, I had a few clubs in my bag that I was waiting on and took a few months to get them, and you'll see why and that happened. Yeah, so before I jump into it, guys, if you guys don't mind, I'd really appreciate it if you guys could leave a like. If you guys are new to the channel, definitely subscribe. Don't forget to also turn on those notifications if you want to see any more of our golf content, and then also comment down below what you guys think of my setup. If you guys have used any of these clubs, if you're a fan, if you're not a fan, if you have any questions or anything like that. So to get things started, I'm gonna go with the driver, and I got the Fore Dad's head cover on there with the dancing logos, and I got the Titleist TSR3. I've had this since I think 2022 when it released, and absolutely love this club. This is the same one that I've had since the previous what's in the bag. I believe it was last year, and it's got 9°, and the shafts in it, and the shafts that you'll see in all my woods are going to be the Tensei Blue AV Series 65 gram extra stiff flex. And now also in all my clubs, you're going to see all of the Jumbo Max grips, which I absolutely love, and they've really helped my game, and I definitely recommend it to anyone. So I played a 9° loft and absolutely love this club. I honestly wish I might have gone to TSR2 for a little bit more forgiving, but it gets the job done for the most part, and I love just hitting bombs with this thing. All right, now moving on to my next wood, which is going to be the 3 wood here. Got this cool little bomber head cover for like 10 bucks on eBay. That was pretty cool. Since I can get this thing up to about 255, 270. I think the farthest I've actually hit this 3 wood, no lie, maybe with some bounce, but not wind aided, was about like 315, which is absolutely insane. So I can hit this thing pretty far, but in the winter, it doesn't go too crazy, maybe like 230, 240. But regardless, this is the Titleist TSR2 3 wood at 15 degrees. I believe I put it up 1° of loft, so playing it at 16. And I got the TSR2 for this specifically because when I got this wood, I did not know how to hit it. I wanted it more forgiving, and I know the TSR2 was. And so I went that route, and every time I went to the range when I got this thing, I would practice hitting this over and over and over. Even though I wasn't really hitting it well, I figured out how to hit it, and man, I love hitting this. And again, like I mentioned with all my woods, this is gonna be the Mitsubishi Tensei Blue AV Series 65 gram extra stiff shaft, again with the Jumbo Max grip, and I absolutely love it. And if you don't believe that I hit it 314, 315, I forget the exact number, I got a video out from last 4th of July, and that's when I did it. So definitely check that out if you guys don't believe me, because I get it, I wouldn't either. But I have video footage of it, and it wasn't something that I just made up. The last wood that I have and I carry, rocking the Tees head cover here, is going to be the 7 wood. Absolutely love this thing. This thing absolutely goes. I mean, this is probably one of the most forgiving clubs in my bag. Never had a 7 wood before. Tried going with the long irons, the 2 to 3 irons, just was not able to get the ball in the air with those. I thought I was because again, back when I got my 3 wood, I didn't know how to hit a wood. I was scared to hit woods. I just couldn't do it. I saw a lot of other people do it. And I heard the 7 wood from Lou Stagner was very, very forgiving. So I was like, you know what? It actually fits in my bag in terms of gapping, because I got the 21° here, and I believe I actually add a degree of loft because I was getting too much distance with this, where I can hit this anywhere from 230 to 240. And this thing, I can literally have this in my bag for about 2 weeks to a month and not hit it and feel comfortable enough to go up without any practice swings and hit this thing consistently. This thing is so forgiving. Again, 21°, I think I have up to 22, TSR2 Titleist, same shaft again as well. I try to keep all those as similar as possible. Whenever I do change the shafts, I'm gonna try and change them all at the same time, so it's not like a little bit difference there. But it's the Mitsubishi Tensei Blue AV Series 65 gram extra stiff with the Jumbo Max grip on there. And again, absolutely love this thing. If you don't have a 7 wood in your bag, I don't know what you're doing. You better have a hybrid in there, because there's no reason to go with a long iron. There's none. Even if it's a utility iron, there's really no reason to do that. You need to put the 7 wood or a club in there that gets you that distance in between your 3 wood and whatever your longest iron in your bag is, at least in my opinion. And now, one of the main reasons why I waited to do this video was for these guys right here. The Avoda bulge irons, the first bulge irons sold on the market to the public. Now, last year I was fortunate enough to play Bryson DeChambeau. I think it was last year. I played Bryson DeChambeau's bulge face irons, the prototypes that Avoda created for him, and I actually have a video of that as well. And these were amazing. Like, the forgiveness was insane. I didn't expect to hit them too well because Bryson DeChambeau's shaft and all that stuff, the extra stiff, and I believe it was an 8-iron? I think it was an 8-iron, but man, the forgiveness in those were amazing. I saw why that he liked those, and I could not wait for Avoda to come out with them themselves, and I did buy them when they came out. The downside was I bought them back in February. It took about 3+ months for me to get them. I got them in the end of June, and again, I have a video with me hitting these as well, giving you a little review, personal review. Check that out if you haven't. But these are incredible here. I'll come on up just to show you the bulge. I know, let's get a little shade right there. It's going to look a little weird. Hopefully I can fix that in After Effects. But you should be able to see the bulge there slightly. These things are very, very forgiving, which is nice. I mean, I had the previous set of Origin irons, and I love those as well. Only honestly played a few rounds with those because when I found out about these, I had to sell those to afford these things. So they're not the cheapest thing, but you know, the bulge is amazing. Just love the look of them, excuse me. And you know, the shafts that I have in these, because I got fitted with my first set of Avoda, and I ended up going with the LA Golf L Series 120-gram extra stiff shaft, because in my previous set of irons I had a stiff shaft, and that was okay, but apparently I should have been going with extra stiff, and by hitting these things, it definitely shows. And it's nice to actually hit these for the first time. I've probably hit them 3 or 4 times already just at the range. Haven't taken them out yet. I'm going to take them out in a few days. Cannot wait for that. Be on the lookout for that video. But these things are amazing, and over the last 3 or 4 months, shout out to Brandon Frazier for actually letting me play with his irons. Well, I didn't have an iron set, and that is one of the main reasons why I had to wait to do this, because this was one of the clubs, or one of the sets of clubs, that I didn't have, and it was kind of pointless to do that, the what's in the bag for this year, when the main thing in the bag wasn't even there. But if you guys haven't seen it already, definitely check out the video that I have with my little review on this. Love these absolutely. Just beautiful look, beautiful design, very forgiving, and you add distance. Like, I'm not even kidding you. The distance on these is insane. With the previous set of Origin irons that I had, I probably gained 10 to 12 yards minimum per club. And I'm not someone that's like, hey, you know, you're going to gain distance on all these clubs, because that's like one of the biggest, like, I guess you'd call it like a meme or a joke that they have now running with all these clubs that are coming out. You're going to gain distance, you're going to gain distance, you're going to gain distance. But there's really not much to show for it. I don't know why, but I was gaining 10 to 12 yards minimum per club, and it was insane. Again, you can watch my previous videos where I was playing with my other Avoda irons. It's crazy. With my new video, I'm going to see how my distances are. I've only hit them on the range, so I have kind of an idea of the distances, but they seem kind of way too far, and I don't really believe it. And so yeah, we're gonna see how I do. But yeah, that's the main reason why one of the main reasons why I was waiting. Because I had to wait about 3+ months for these things, and I was just chomping at the bit to get these. Now, wedges wise, this would be something new in the bag as well. Avoda wedges, went with these guys. Shout out to Brandon for these as well for the hookup. Love these. You know, I got a 50, 54, 58 degree, and these are very, very good. They got crazy spin on them as well. And the shafts that I ended up going with, well, that Brandon had in his bag, so again, shout out to him, were the Tour AD design. So they got the Tour AD 95-gram extra stiff. So apparently with the lighter shafts, it helps get the ball up in the air, and that's what these things do. These things get in the air very well, which is huge for me, because I know in my previous sets of iron shafts that I had in my Titleist Vokey wedges, I didn't really do a fitting, and I went with a heavier shaft, and the ball was staying really low a lot of the time. So it's nice actually having the chance to actually get the ball up in the air and get some more spin on it. So these are brand new to the bag. Again, I got 58, 54, and 50, and absolutely love them. Joe Max grips as well, all throughout the bag. And then the last reason that I had to wait for this, because this took a long time. It took about 10 to 12 weeks to get. And you're seeing it right here, the the Lab Golf putter. And now with this is incredible. Like, I saw this and it was the first one. I got the Oz 1i with the insert, and absolutely love this. And you know, it's just the first head of the Lab Golf putters that I was like, you know what, that actually looks pretty. I can actually putt with that. I wouldn't be worried about, you know, hitting that, compared to some of the other looks that they had. I wasn't really a big fan of that. They're spending that much money with what you're gonna get. And the lie angle you could see here is just absolutely ridiculous, but it's set to me perfectly. So that's what I love about it. It's set to me, got the I think the 2-degree pistol grip as well, 2-degree pistol press grip, excuse me. And this putter literally took me about 2 to 3 putts before I felt comfortable with it, which was wild. Because with my previous Scotty Cameron Phantom X, it took me like 3 to 4 to 5 rounds to maybe get somewhat comfortable with that putter. And this just felt so nice. The lie angle balance is no joke. The zero torque is no joke. It just helps keep the face centralized throughout your putting stroke. So even if you're a little bit off, it kind of brings it back in. It's just amazing for the weekend warrior. I do have a review on this one as well, right here on my little putting green, but absolutely love this. I think I got it at 35 degree and just absolutely love it. And one cool thing that I really like about this putter that I didn't mention in the review is I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see it, but let's see here if I can get close. They have on the grip, so the logo is right here, right? This is the logo right there. In the grip itself, they have like millions of these little logos in there. And it's just absolutely, it's really cool, honestly. It's a cool little feature that you don't really know about until you get the actual club itself. But for the clubs in my bag, that's it. That's all I got. But the last thing I'm gonna show you is that you've been seeing the whole time, throughout the whole video, is my bag. My bag is also brand new. Got a Vessel, I believe this is a Player Pro 5 bag. I got the 14, slots, so don't hate on that. I love just being able to stick a golf club in a slot and not have to worry about it and not try to figure out and try and jam them all the way down together. Having all the slots all the way down is a huge one for me. But on top of that, we got the Fore Dad's Golf logo down there, which I honestly think is really sick. But at the same time, I got to bring my A game when I go out there, because if you have a logo on a bag, you kind of got to play well. But that's going to do it for my What's in the Bag for 2025, guys. Again, let me know down in the comments what you guys think about my setup, what you guys think about the club choices that I have. Do you have a 7-wood? Have you hit the bulge irons? Do you have any questions about the bulge irons? So I'm happy to make other videos to gain or help other people gain awareness of the bulge iron videos and stuff like that, because I know that's not really out there right now, and I'm here to help. Anything about the lab putter, let me know, or even about the Vessel golf bag. Just absolutely love it. A great bag, and I cannot wait to take these out in a few days, finally get back out on the course and shoot another video. But that's gonna do it for this one, guys. Don't forget to stay fly and go low, and subscribe. See you guys next time.